question is, how much of it can you handle? In the GMC Sierra EV Denali, we are professional grade.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Now, now, now.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's Glorilla live in concert. Monday, March 24th at The Factory. Also live on stage is Queen Key and Boston Richie. Get your tickets now at GlorillaOfficial.com and all Ticketmaster locations.
Building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works. See, that's how it works.
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Looking to elevate how you connect with your customers? Vonage RCS delivers secure and personalized interactive messaging that goes beyond text. Transform the way your audience engages with your brand. Learn more at Vonage.com.
For the ones ensuring the job always gets done, and the ones wearing many hats, Grainger offers professional-grade industrial supplies and real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hyundai Elantra versus Nissan Sentra. Look what Elantra has, and what Sentra doesn't. Hyundai Elantra wins every time.
Good evening, everybody. Before we begin the main portion of our production, we do actually have some students that are going to do a couple of monologues for you. And I do actually teach a class during the day. 8th grade theater arts studio is one of them. And so we have some 8th graders that are going to perform a monologue called Dear Future Self. Our first 8th grader performing is Abby Schubert.
Dear future Abby, I bet you're reading this, shaking your head, wishing you could go back in time to tell me that everything is going to be more than all right. Do you remember our first audition for STC when I was just a scared and nervous little 6th grader, hoping to get cast in the play? And when I found out that I got the narrator role, I was both so surprised and happy. I know that when you look back to this point in your life, you'll know that it was worth all of this pain and fear to get to a place of true happiness. Speaking of happiness, are you happy? I mean, really. Not that fake, I'm good. Well, I hope you are. I want to thank my grandma for all of her love and support through every aspect of my life. Did we get into MTC? What college are we going to? Are you doing any sports? And do you still want to major in psychology? Well, whatever you're doing, I know you're either learning to or already love it. I hope you talk about your darkest days that I'm trying to get through now as a learning experience far behind you. I also hope that you are a light in other people's lives and inspire them to be the best versions of themselves. I can absolutely not wait to be you. Sincerely, 8th grade Abby.
Our next presenter is Anna Harbaugh.
Dear future Anna, I was wondering, are you happy? Right now, life is really good and we have amazing friends and school's doing okay and we're really happy, but are you happy too? Do we get good grades in our classes or are we struggling to pass? Do we still have the same bright and funny personality that we always had, or did high school diminish that? Are we going to a college, and do we get into our dream college? And do we have a boyfriend? And if not, then I'm glad you're focusing on yourself. There's some things in our life that I really hope that you didn't forget. Things like when Lillian introduced you into STC, and you're so grateful to have her as a sister. Or that you're so grateful to your parents because they've taken you on amazing trips all around the world, and you know that many kids around you don't have the same opportunities as you. Or one of the most important times in our life, whenever you fell down the stairs in 7th grade when your crush of 4 years is watching you. Or when we went to the ice rink with our friends and had amazing memories until an itty-bitty little 3rd grader about this tall ran up behind you and you broke your ankle. So you headed to your last STC show in a boot. All funny things aside, I just really hope that you're happy. I hope that we have a good, steady job lined up for us after college. I hope that we still have the same bright and funny personality that we always had. And I hope that you take in life by the moment and know that you're surrounded by many people who love you, including your 8th grade self. Well, I get to see you later, alligator. Love, 8th grade you.
Our next presenter is Libby Mormon.
Dear future Libby, I have so many questions to ask you. How's Mom and Dad? Are they good? Does Pebbles still bite you any chance she gets? How's Mimi and Pop and Chad? Do they still come over every weekend? Are we doing good in swim team, setting new times and working hard? Right now I'm trying to get up to the next level, and we're almost there. Do we still want to have some job in psychology? Are we working towards that with classes, or have we taken another path? Do we still have a passion for arts and crafts? Right now, I like drawing little characters and making bracelets. Do you remember all the times we doodled with our friends, like drawing our little characters, Jeff and Ben? Do you remember all the times we goofed off in class? Like in stretch, where we would lay on the floor and laugh at incoherent sentences? Do we still have the same friends? Are we still silly and loud? Are we still upbeat and weird? I want to remind you to thank the people that helped you along the way and to not overthink things. And finally, I want to remind you to be grateful for the people around you. Wishing you luck with your studies and no back problems, you old geezer. Your 8th grade self, Libby.
Our next performer is Grace Hagar.
Dear future Grace, I was wondering how we were doing. At the moment, I'm extremely happy. I have amazing friends and amazing relationships with all my family members. I mean, my siblings are some of my best friends. But I do know and strongly believe that all relationships ebb and flow. So tell me, how have our relationships changed and grown? Our current dream right now is to study abroad in college and travel the world. Is that still our dream and plan? And what college are we going to? Right now, I think I'm going to end up going somewhere in Minnesota because that's where most of our family lives. But if I'm being honest, my dream place to go to college would be to go to college in New York. And do we still want to get a degree in medicine, or has that plan changed too? Tell me, do we still love to dance and swim? And did we do high school theater? Even if we didn't do high school theater, don't ever forget the joy it brought you to be up on stage, to be acting. And especially don't forget Willawonky. I remember the night we got that part and how excited I felt. I couldn't believe it. I had gotten a lead. I remember I was at dance, and when I got in the car and told my dad, he was ecstatic, and we went wild. That was probably one of the best moments of our lives, because in that moment, we knew we had fulfilled our even younger selves' dream of becoming a lead in a play. So, I cannot wait to see what our future holds. But for right now, I'm gonna live in the moment and soak up the blessings of every day. Sincerely, younger you.
And our final presenter today is Morgan Bader.
Dear future Morgan, I was wondering, do you still do dance and art? Did you ever grow in height? Do you still thank your mom for every day and every night? Do you remember all 5th grade? Do you remember High School Musical, Matilda, in theater class? Do you remember people dislocating their knees? And Tim Johnson? Are you still a single Pringle, or do you have someone to hold? Are you failing all your quizzes, or acing them as gold? I'm nervous for high school. The halls, the time, the people. Did you make your way around the school? Did you meet some awesome friends? Do we still not feel as confident, or has that come to an end? Anyway, here's a short recap of what happened this year. Gabby in our class, she dislocated her knee. I performed on point in dance, and I'm dance captain in a musical. And my brother's going to college. Speaking of college, did you figure out what you would be at? An artist, a dancer, a writer? Anyway, I hope you know, I want you to be happy, have fun, and be brave. And say hello to mom and dad, and my brother if you can, and my best friend Jordan from STC. She's great. And give our cats Lulu and Storm a whole lot of love, because in the end, I hope you have everything you could ever dream of. Sincerely, Morgan, 2025.
Oh. Okay, so I thought we were done, but I'm getting word from the back that there's one more presenter. So I'm just gonna give the floor to this last presenter. I don't know what's happening.
It's Trunchy. Dear future Trunch Book, do you still bully kids? Remember when you threw that kid out the window? Yeah, that was fun. Did you win any more Olympic medals for hammer throwing? Cool, but bye. Well, welcome, maggots. What's wrong? Did I hurt your feelings, you sniveling little pustules? Did I make you feel sad, pathetic, revolting, perhaps? Well, this is a skill, and skill is no place for all of that happiness and kindness, wishy-washy nonsense. No. Tonight, you are here at Cruncham Hall, and I am your headmistress, Miss Trunchbull. But before we get my show started, I just wanted to come out here to introduce myself and to recognize some people while not nearly as awesome as I was still responsible enough to sponsor us. Unlike Wormwood Motors, your check bounced. First, we'd like to thank our producing sponsors, Bergman Family Dental and Glow Dental Studio. And our associate and coordinating sponsors, Doherty Orthodontics, Dents Express, and Schroer Legacy Law, LLC. And we can't forget all of our parent volunteers, including our parent volunteer coordinator and biggest maggot of all, Mrs. Jennifer Anderson. Yay! And by the way, if anyone's cell phone goes off during this performance, it's going in the trash. Its owner is going in chokey, so turn them off. I'm looking at you, random person. Now, sit up straight and be quiet as Selvage Theatre Company proudly presents the Miss Trunchbull the Musical. Yay! What? Matilda? Who's that? Fine, whatever. Proudly present Matilda the Musical Junior! Yeah!
Says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess. I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me. Jew, he indulges my tendency to budge, but I'm his little soldier, hot to board. My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dog chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious Berylina. She has never seen prettier Berylina. She says if I'm clean I have to cut down on the cream, but I'm a Berylina, so give me more cake!
Take another picture of our angel from this angle over here.
She's clearly more emotionally developed than her kids.
What a dear.
Ooh, honey, look at mommy.
Drop a honey on your brother.
Stop for mommy, stop for mother.
I think you blink.
We'll take another.
Have you seen the school report? You gotta see it on the report.
What?
Not to change the school, the teachers clearly falling short.
She's just delightful
and
insightful.
Might she be a little brighter than my class?
Oh yeah, she's definitely advanced. Take another bite. Mama says I'm a miracle. What I got my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dog chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear that the peers are a miracle like me. Take another. Mommy says I'm a miracle. That head is tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's the truth. A miracle has never been a miracle. A miracle as miracle as.
ma'am. That's right. 155 brand new luxury cars.
Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
Have a go.
And she keeps on telling me these stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be thinking.
I'm going to have to call you right back. Look, I am trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this.
Well, what about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners? Yeah, they don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to go bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessmen, very, very stupid. I'm going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair. Listen to the boy.
I'm a go.
Fair does not get you anywhere. All I can say is thank the heavens Michael Aaron and his old man's brains. Eh, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid book and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I met your headmistress Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Used to be in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a little goblin boy like you.
I'm a go.
Get off to bed, little stinkworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fool was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes we have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. And even if you're told you can do a lot, you must let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is going to put it right for me. Nobody but me is going to change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye for men. Oil of violet hair tonic. Extra strong. Keep that up for children. Yep.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. But hair means a good brain.
Your hair. It's green.
My hair! It's green!
Why on earth would you do that?
Maybe you used some of Benny's peroxide by mistake.
Oh my gosh, that is exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
But my hair, my lovely hair. I have the deal today with the Russians. What am I gonna do?
I know what you could do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about? The boy's a loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're off to that school, the better.
I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space sometimes.
Well, your parents must be very proud to have a gal as clever as you. And do tell them the stories you like to tell me. Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That was a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an acrobat and an escapologist, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was like that cat and purr as they passed by, and dogs would weep with joy.
And although they loved each other, they were sad. We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could really escape the tragedy of their lives. And so, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It was called
The Burning Woman, hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, other sharks and spiky objects,
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny.
Well, what happens next?
I'm not quite sure, Miss Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
After your first day of school?
Mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess. I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You will soon see it's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. That is prison cell. Whenever I try, I can't remember where all my life had ended. For my happy days were over before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Later I was curious phys ed? What's phys ed? Physical education. It's transport speciality. School is really fun, according to my mom. Dad's letting learn the alphabet. The alphabet? You've got to learn a lesson, kid. So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you'll soon see. There's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life has known its ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages. To these prison cell. With my trial I remember. Right before my life had ended. Before my happy days were over. Before I heard the pealing of the bell. I knew I was curious. So recently I asked asking questions. But unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you. Nothing else can you listen here, I hear you punish us and breathing you step out of line and you cry when you don't mean to say out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful. Why? What? We said just you wait for his end. Just you wait for his A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, 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 Y. Just you wait for his end. Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. It's the first day of school. Now, can anyone read this? Me, Miss Piggy. I can. Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think it's best we leave it there. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender? Is the first word tomato? No, but tomato is a very good word. Yes! Matilda? I can now read words. So, Matilda, you can read words? Well, I needed to learn how to read words so that I could read sentences, because basically sentences are just a big bunch of words, and if you can't read words, then you've got no chance of books. And you've read a whole book yourself? Oh yes, I love books. Last week I actually read quite a few. A few? What sort of books did you read? Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Nicholas Nickleby, Crime and Punishment, The Lord of the Rings, and The Cat in the Hat. Don't be pathetic, just knock on the door.
Enter. Don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, there's, in my class, there's a little girl who, goes by the name of,
Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Harry Wormwood, owner of Wormwood Motors, yes. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat there. Says she's a real wart.
No, Miss Trunchbull, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, I believe Matilda is a genius.
Nonsense.
I think she should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We can't just place her in with the 11-year-olds like that. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, Miss Honey? The rules.
I think Matilda's an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school, look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969, do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you didn't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't choose sympathy or tenderness. You have to force a little squints to tell the line. Sing, Jenny! Hee hee ha! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. I apply just one simple rule to hammers living life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the ballet line and tow it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
Well, it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Question-asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage and said these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied?
Say lied. Of course I lied.
But they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I have hair.
And what's this? Another flaming book?
No, it's a lovely book. I can show you.
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book.
You showed that little brat. Look at the time. I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
to bed, you little bookworm. I got my eye on you, boy. My God.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt or squished in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Well, I'd hang around if I were you, just in case they start to fall out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's best if we're best friends.
Help me. Somebody poured a whole can of treacle on the Trunchbull's chair. Somebody told her I did it. Now she's after me.
But that's not fair. Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you are guilty, you are squashed.
They say she's going to put me in the chokey.
What's chokey?
They say it's a cupboard in an office where she throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of squatties and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat on the end of your nose, and if you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth. Okay, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why?
She's coming! You better hide. Quick, blazes, everybody!
Listen to I am Matilda Shoe.
Now!
You! Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
Over there under our blazers, miss. Where he's been for the past hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning. We put him under those blazers for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it almost time for school yet, Mom? Mom? Hello? What am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom door. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mommy says they make me look pretty.
then your mother is a twit! You! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very grave mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Green hair? It was, National Green Hair Day. Yes, yes. To celebrate all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce, boogers. Tomorrow at 1? Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. That's how you do it. I'm going to leave this on. It feels like rain.
Five, 6, 7, 8.
It is it. Oh, yes. Hello, my name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher. Bit busy right now. It will only take a moment.
Oh! Come in if you must. This is Rodolfo, my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Polly, I tell you nothing.
What? Who is this, babe? You know what interruptions do to my energy flow.
So, what do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey, and as you know, at school, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class don't usually know how to read.
Oh, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you. And look at me. You chose books? Well, I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and you never put up your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've worked at the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. That little lake, there's another door closes, and Jenny's
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to compete as an Olympic class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a burning woman hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled, because my wife is pregnant.
So it doesn't have a happy ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat's evil sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering, toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
What happens next?
I don't know. Goodbye, Miss Hobbs. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring you a selection of books that will challenge your mind. You can read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, please be sure to let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trenchbull?
Ah, so you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trenchbull?
This morning, some foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into my office and stole a slice of my private cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
But Headmistress Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are we? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look. I stole the cake, but I was honestly almost sort of thinking about owning up. But I was having a lot of trouble with my tummy, and the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scarfed it down too fast, and that was beginning to fight back. See?
I really didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolate and gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. So long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
It is?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Well then, I did. Thank you.
That is just so good to hear. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Cool. What's the matter, Bog Trotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you have eaten your entire cake.
But!
No buts.
But headmistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake.
He can't.
He
might choke.
A
single slice, or even two, Bruce. It must be nice. But even you, Bruce, I have to admit, that between you and it, there's not a lot to ignorance his eyes. He can't, he surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode, he's going to blow, making a stop. He's fantastic, look at him go. I will watch, Bruce. You'll never get subject to abuse, for you're immense abuse. She'll call the truce, Bruce. Whatever for you was tightening the noose. And you never thought it was possible. But here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tumbly tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belt and if you want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in, Bruce. You're almost finished, Bruce. Don't wait to live, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory. Go, Brucey, go! I'm very sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh no, it's fine. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bog Trotter. Good show. Well, come along now.
What? Where?
Oh! Did I not mention that cake was the first part of your punishment? There's more. A second part. And the second part is choking!
What? No! No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't. He's too young.
Did you really think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am? A weakling? An idiot? You?
That's not fair. What? No! You're not joking! No! No! No!
All right, we are going to take about a 15-minute intermission. So thank you, everybody. There's concessions and restrooms out there. So hope you enjoy next one. About 15-minute break.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
And I just saved on my car insurance for driving safe with USAA.
Auto insurance that flexes with you.
Hit the fit.
That's what we're made for.
The Honda Civic behind me is next level awesome. And it's a hybrid.
It's game on with a 200 horsepower hybrid powertrain. It's the most powerful in a Civic sedan ever.
For the ones who know safety isn't a catchphrase.
purposely designing them to have too much deflection. It was working as like an impromptu DRS, where they would just like pull it out of the way after a while. And so they had to come out with a spec that regulated the movement of the fixed aero components. So stupid.
Oh, Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying to hear the next part of the story.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
Why? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Would you like to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. We have done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage. Lean out, catch with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put the flames out on your specially designed dress before the dynamite explodes and blows your head off.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress went set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. The escapade just reached out to save his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't.
He grabs her hand and suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
So it does have a happy ending.
No.
No.
No, I'm afraid not. Because the escapade just used a touch too much foam and the hands became slippy and she fell.
Well, did she at least survive?
She broke every bone in her body except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She is all we have ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Wait, worse? They can't get any worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the acrobat's evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he actually asked her to move in with him and look after his daughter. The aunt was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, right, I will. I'd better be going and read some more books at
Everyone, gather round. I want my family to share in my triumph. 155 old bangers. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each car backwards, could I?
Backwards?
Until I had the most incredible idea. Using my incredible brain, I grabbed a drill and attached it to the speedometer and whacked it into reverse. Within minutes, I had the car's mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards!
Exactly. Within minutes, the car's mileage was nothing. Later that day, Russians, dark suits and dark glasses.
Oh, Russians wear dark glasses because they're nocturnal. I watched it on a program last night.
That program was about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I can afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they trusted you and you cheated them.
Oh, what have you done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down to that school of yours and tell them you're never to be let in again.
What now?
And if they do, I'll have them fired. And you'll never read another flaming book as long as you live, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep backwards.
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a thing about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in grief for my wife that I forgot about the one thing that mattered to us the most? I love you. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the acrobat sister, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Isn't that right, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trenchbull. Only Bog Trotter here is a good toad.
Sit. Now, you, Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories and blah, de blah, de blah. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included within that statement. Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flabby, disgusting, Revolting. Revolting, I say. I think it's about time we toughened you up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started drinking quiet maggots when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Held, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgency. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, you best break the buck of defiance, the odor of cool, the waft of anarchy and
Please, miss, please.
Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who aren't listening. The myth, I need a tissue, it's an issue. We can fix, there is no mystery. The mastering the art of controversy. Make it discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of rebels, the reek of sleep. Rebellion floating, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of more fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, a stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, a honk of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench. Oh,
Look what I found. A newt. I'm gonna put the newt in the trench.
Why, you?
But I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
Well, that is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little You.
What? Me?
You.
I didn't do anything. No! Leave him alone! You big fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be at this school. You ought to be in prison. In the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out of here, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle.
Have you ever wondered, will I have, about how when I say red? For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, and then everyone shouts.
tip over. Please, just tip over. Tip over.
And I tell you that there is nothing which I shall not do, no punishment which I shall not give, no life which I shall not. Oh, the new, it's in my clothes. There's a newt in my knickers. There's a newt in my. There's a newt. How did you do what you
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd better all head home. Oh, we still can. Bye, Lavender. Bye, Nigel. Bye, Bruce. Matilda.
Watch.
I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange? Do you fancy a cup of tea? What do you think it is? Does it with my eyes? I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that clever mind of yours. You mean there's not enough room in my head for my brain, so they have to squish out through my eyes? Well, not exactly, but sort of. You are a very special girl, Matilda. I've met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you? Oh yeah, he's always saying, "Oh Matilda, I'm so proud of you," and I can't pretend this, honey. He doesn't say that at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep. I see. Well, here we are, home sweet home. Miss Honey, are you poor? Yes, I am very. But don't they pay teachers very much? No, they don't actually, but I'm poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this beautiful old shed, and I fell completely in love with it. So I ran to the owner and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since. I'm sorry, Miss Honey, but you just can't live in a shed. I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name. He was a very kind man. But then, once he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian, and she was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. And then, once I got my job as a teacher, she printed out a document for looking after me all those years. She presented me with a contract to pay her back every single penny, and she gave me a paper that said my father had given her his entire house. But you don't think he really did that? Just gave her his house? I find it hard to believe. Just like I find it hard to believe my father would have killed himself, which she said happened. You don't think there's that at all, Miss Honey. You think she did him in, don't you? I cannot say. All I know is that after years and years of being bullied by that woman, it's made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped. Let's go to the police! No, Matilda, we can't. We have no evidence, and my aunt is very highly respected. Who is she? I can't say. Who is she? Matilda, I really can't. Miss Honey, who is she? It's Miss Trenchbull? Yes.
Today, this class is to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single letter wrong is going to choke it. What are you looking at?
You.
You there. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
How do you know that?
Oh, Miss Honey told us she's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You there. Stand up and turn round and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with kindness and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, woman? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell Amshalacomaniocentricolisdemosis.
But that's not even a real word. You just made that up.
Spell Pongo to choke it. And I warn you, it has silent letters.
A-N-C-H-E-L-L-K.
Oh, I'm sorry, you missed the silent Z. You're going to choke it!
Cat. C-A-N. I got it wrong, miss. You're going to have to put me in choky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. And we miss. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What are you doing?
You can't put us all in a choky. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L. Boy. P-Y-T-L-F-T-R-V. Revolting.
Come now, maggots. Did you really think I hadn't thought of this scenario? Look, I've got a choky for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
What?
Agatha. This is
Magnus? No, it can't be.
Give my
Jenny back her house. What?
Then leave.
Who's doing this?
Or I will get you.
What?
Like you or me. Run.
I know I did not. You
Run.
Never again will she take away my. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the turkey go sound. Never again will our people eat down. Never again will
No, it's not insulting. We're revolting. We can SBL how we like. We can let us wrong, wrong is right. Everyone A-L-R-T-Y. It's really a bit naughty. So we have to stay inside the lines. If we disobey at the same time, there's nothing that a trenchbull can do. Think or hammer, execute. You didn't think you could push us too far. But now we're back that we are E-B-L-O-T-I-N. Time! U-S-I-N-G. Stop! U-S-I-N-G. Wrong! B-R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too LA for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolt is done. And it's too LA for you. We are revolting.
A few days later, I received a letter. It said my parents had turned up and I was now the owner of a beautiful old house that was once owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull, who was never seen again. The Chokies were immediately destroyed and the new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. And it was often said that it was the most amazing school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers. But she was still living with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Everyone, quick! Don't just stand there yapping. We're going to Spain and we're never coming back.
Spain, but why?
Because this twit brain sold 150 bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here. Hi.
What if they damage my legs? My beautiful legs.
At this point, I don't even know.
Zipper was a very stupid man. And it seems that I is stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid. And do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very, extremely, really stupid.
You seem smart, sadly, and mind like the work. I do nothing in the week. Smart people, like you. Most of the people I've worked with, their thinking is all, well, backwards.
Backwards?
You know, I get that from my friends. Teach your father a lesson. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
Well, it's a very tempting offer, but I'm afraid I had enough of this revenge.
Your father's very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take care of Matilda. Besides, I would treat her with kindness and respect, and I would pay for everything.
You want us to leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you called me your daughter.
Not now. Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short on rooms, so... all right.
Thank you. And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms and hugged her. And Miss Honey hugged her back, and they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods
And Rodolfo.
and Rodolfo sped off away into the distance together. Because they'd found each other. Yes, they had found each other. To work and I will go
I'm Pranavi, I'm the student director.
And I'm Anna, the stage manager for the Salvage Theater.
Can we give another round of applause for that fantastic production?
We would like to start off by thanking our sponsors who made this show possible.
Thank you to our producing sponsors, Bergman Family Dental.
Hello, Dentist Studio.
We'd also like to thank our associate producing sponsors, Shore Legacy Law.
And Doherty Orthodontics. We would like to thank our lovely custodial team for always cleaning up our messes around the school.
And our office staff for handling our purchases and guarding our snacks.
And since it is the 8th graders' final opening night, we would like to thank our directors, Dr. C, Ms. Durbin, Mr. Warren, and Mrs. Jackson.
We would like to thank them for all their hard work and dedication towards this company and their students. So thank you, directors. And of course, we have to thank you, our audience, for coming out here to watch us today. So finally, on behalf of the entire Salvage Theater Company, thank you and have a good evening.
Well, it's not quite finally. We're going to do one last thing. They mentioned the 8th graders, their last opening night. So at this time, I'd like all our 8th grade cast and crew to take the stage, as this is their final STC production. They got 2 more shows, but we're going to get our 8th grade cast and crew up there. 6th grade, 7th grade's coming out. All right, we know they still got 2 nights of performances left. We know they're going to rock those. We know that whatever their future holds, it's going to be some amazing stuff. All right, look at how many of them there are, man. We got a lot of shoes to fill, and costumes is going to fill them because they love working with all the shoes. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, our 8th grade cast and crew. All right, and now that will conclude our evening. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.